Hi, Caleb. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert over at Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis. And first thing I want to tell you is that you have a beautiful website. That drone footage here at the beginning, and it's a nice, big, beautiful website filled with good images and a nice color scheme. But I'm not here for that. That's something that's a question of taste, and I'm not interested in that because you have a site that people are going to want to click on. So that's what your job was, to have this done. But there are things inside of your website that determine how many people are going to come to it. I'm going to show you everything that I discovered when I did my analysis. I'm going to show you how I did it. And here we go. Follow along. The first thing I do is I go and look at your site with this paid tool that I have. It shows me a bunch of the metrics of your site. We'll come back to that. The second thing I do is I look at a map. Now, the map shows me all of the communities around you, like Saginaw, Keller, whatever, Crowley, and those are important. I'll come back to that. And then the third thing I do is I go and I do a Google search for roofers in Dallas. There we go. And you can see that well, let me show you this. This is what we call the map pack. And these folks are here because they went to Google and filled out a Google business profile. Now, that's easy to do. You can do it yourself this afternoon, this evening, first thing in the morning, whatever. You don't need my help to do that. You can go there and do it yourself, and that will get you closer to being into the map pack. Now, there's some other things you need to do, but this is a great place to be because look how close to the top you are. I'm going to show you something really quick. There we go. I scrolled down. Did you see how it bounced stop? There was nothing below it for a second, and then it drew something in. Now, that bounce stop is about as far as most people who do a Google search will go. Some guy with a Dorito in one hand and a mouse in the other wants to kind of get this done. He wants to figure out what he needs to do, so he's not going to go very far. You want to be at the top of a Google search because you're not just competing in the physical world. You're now competing in not only the virtual world, but in the Google world too. And everybody finds what they need in the world using Google. So let me go back to showing you your site. No, let me go back here. Sorry, I forgot something. Underneath the map pack is what we call the organic search results. Now, the first search result I find here is Lon Smith. And Lon Smith got there by doing a couple of things for the Google algorithm. This is time for me to talk about the Google algorithm. Please don't fall asleep. It's not as bad as it sounds. Now, the Google algorithm was developed by Google to give its customers the most relevant search results that they think are relevant anyway. Let me show you something here just really quickly in the map pack. If I click more businesses, it's going to give me an option to sort by distance or relevance. Well, apparently Google owns the word relevance now. So, what's relevant is what they decide. So what's relevant to them are sites that have a couple of metrics filled in. Google rewards thoroughness. So like when you go and you do your Google business profile, you want to be as thorough as you can with this. Now, to get up here in this section, underneath the Google business ratings here, you want to have a couple other metrics filled in. I'm going to show you one of those right now. I'm going to go to your site, and I am going to select all, copy, and paste into this word search here. 259 words for mountain roofing. Here's Lon Smith, your competitor on Google. They have, going to the second one here, they have 1,062 words. Now, when it comes to an algorithm, it doesn't know right from wrong. It doesn't know what the words actually are. It just knows that they have more. Now, it does know that there are words that are worth more than other words, and I'm going to show you what that means. You have right currently a number 6 in terms of the keywords that are on your site. That's literally the number of words that are on your site that are keywords. Keywords are the words that Google has determined are important to your industry, because when somebody types in, say, roofers in Dallas, all of your websites come up. It takes all of the words from all of those websites, because it's a big computer, and it breaks them down and lists them in the order that of frequency. So the word that has the most in it is the top keyword, and the word that has the least number of mentions in all of those sites is the least keyword. Now, you have 6 keywords. I'm going to show you what Lon Smith has. They have 797. You don't have to necessarily beat them. Let me show you what their keywords are. Dallas Roofing, Dallas Roofing Company, companies, contractor. There's a lot of switching back and forth between singular and plural. Gutters, roof repair, the different kinds of roofs, shake or tile or TPO. I mean, I'm not in your industry, so I don't know what all the words of your industry are, but you do. You could sit around with your key workers and figure out what are all the different words from our industry and put them in there, because people have all sorts of questions when they're looking for a roofer. Now, if you don't have, say, a question in there, let's say somebody says, how long does a roof last in Texas? If you don't have that question on your website, then it's not going to come up when people search. Your site is not going to come up. It's the same as if you want somebody to go to your website when they type in gorillas like bananas, you're going to put that in your website. Without it, you don't show up. Simple as that. Now, I'm going to show you something else. This is your backlinks. 53 is your backlinks. Lon Smith has 7,500. A backlink is a site that refers to your site. Here they are. They're on PRN Newswire. They're on Angie's List, which is a really good site to be on. I know it's paid, but it raises your ranking on the backlinks. The Crunchbase, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, all of those ones. You want to be on the higher rated ones. You want to be on the ones that are rated 90, not on the ones that are rated 0. Let me show you at the very end here. You're going to see someone-meltonblogspot.com. You do not need to be on that website. They might mention them on this website, but it's not important. You want to be on the ones that are, say, 60 and above. 90 even better, and there are a lot of 90s. So here's what that means. Your backlinks and your keywords together determine your placement on the Google search results. And last month you had 9 people click on your site as a result of a Google search. Now, Lon Smith had 4,500. Now, I can tell you that the number of clicks they have probably amounts to a similar percentage more of estimates requests, of potential customers, and eventually of money in your pocket, and so, this is proven here. This is where they are right at the top, because they have all of these covered. So now you can do these yourself. I've told you what you need to do for your website. I will tell you that finding these things out and getting them onto your website is a time-consuming process, but that's where I hope Eric can come in and give you a hand. If you give Eric a call, if this interests you, if you understand where I'm going with this, then give him a call, and he would be glad to step you through the next steps in doing this. I hope I've been helpful to you today, and have a great rest of your day.